Hi, welcome to David the Teacher. Today we have a very interesting topic to discuss, and actually it confuses a lot of my students, so this is mainly the reason why I'm making this video. Alright, so the topic is prepositional phrases. Okay, so prepositional phrases are phrases that consist of a preposition plus verbs or nouns. For example, on my way or in my way. And this is why a lot of my students are being confused. They don't know what to use, in or on, and which one is correct. Actually, they both are correct, on and in. So, but it depends on the context. On my way can be used in a context like, let's just imagine it, you are on the phone and talking to your friend, and your friend is telling you, hey, we are here in a cafe, where are you? And you are answering, I'm on my way, I will be there soon. Okay, I am on my way, I will be there soon. It means that I'm coming, don't worry. Okay, but imagine the situation, you are driving and suddenly you stop the car. Okay, and why did you do that? Because there is a dog in your way. Okay, there is a dog in your way, so you stopped the car. As you understand, we are discussing prepositional phrases in this video. I'm gonna give you some frequently used phrases, and I hope that it will help you to enhance your vocabulary and improve your speaking and listening skills. The first prepositional phrase on my list is by mistake. By mistake means accidentally. It wasn't planned. Okay? For example, I put salt into my friend's coffee by mistake. I put salt into my friend's coffee by mistake. It means that I did it accidentally. Okay? I didn't plan it. Alright? Let's go to the next example, which is while everybody was sleeping, I turned on the radio by mistake. While everybody was sleeping, I turned on the radio by mistake. So the opposite of by mistake is on purpose. Alright, it means that it was planned. I did it because it was my intention, right? And yeah, while everybody was sleeping, I turned on the radio on purpose. Okay, so it is on purpose. All right, so the next example is he made me very angry and I slammed the door on purpose. Okay, he made me very angry and I slammed the door on purpose. Or he pronounces my name wrong. I think he does it on purpose. He pronounces my name wrong and I think he does it on purpose. Okay, so it means it's in my intention and it was planned. So the third prepositional phrase is on my own. It means alone or not with other people. For example, I learned English on my own. It means I didn't take any English lessons and I did it alone. Alright, so let's go to the next example. For example, I called my friends and invited them, but nobody came, so I was there on my own. Okay, I called my friends and invited them, but nobody came and I was there on my own. The next one is on business. Let me give you an example. Although we were in Las Vegas last week, but it was very boring weekend and we didn't enjoy it at all because we were there on business. On business means not on holiday but for work. Okay, let me give you one more example. He is currently abroad on business. He is currently abroad on business. So the next prepositional phrase is by chance. For example, I met him yesterday by chance. It means we didn't plan it. It was just an accident. Okay. The next example is Our meeting in London was quite by chance. Our meeting in London was quite by chance. We also have by hand, which means by a person, not a machine, something like handmade. For example, do you see this chocolate? Yes, I see. It's very delicious and made by hand. Okay? Or these cups are made by hand. They are so beautiful. So next one on my list is in the end, okay, which means finally. For example, I prepared a lot and it was very hard, but in the end I passed this exam. Okay? It was very hard and I prepared a lot, but in the end I passed that exam. It means finally I did it. That's it. For example, he tried a lot of jobs, but in the end he became an accountant. He tried a lot of jobs, but in the end he became an accountant. The next one is on time. On time means not early, not late. For example, this is a very important conference. You should be there on time. Okay, on time, it's about being a punctual person. Punctual person. Okay? So the next one is, don't worry, I'll be there on time. Okay, don't worry, I'll be there on time. You say that it starts at 9 o'clock, don't worry, I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Why are you late? You know, it wasn't my fault. The bus didn't come on time. Okay? It wasn't my fault. The bus didn't come on time. So the next prepositional phrase on my list is in time. And this prepositional phrase is being confused with on time. And you know, just a lot of students usually make this mistake. Okay? So the difference between them is on time, as I said, is about being a punctual person. Okay? But in time, it's about a deadline. For example, if we hurry, we will be there in time. It means eventually, at the last moment, we have time, we will be there. Okay? Or, I'm glad that you got there in time to see me before I go. Okay? I'm glad that you got there in time to see me before I go. Okay? It means eventually you did it. We also have in a moment. In a moment. For example, hey, where are you? I'm waiting. And actually it's rainy. And you're like, okay, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'll be there in a moment. In a moment. It means in a very short time. In a very short time, it means that you will be there in 5, 3 or 4 minutes. The next example is, it was a bloody boring meeting, but his joke changed the atmosphere in a moment. Okay? It was a bloody boring meeting, but his joke changed the atmosphere in a moment. The next prepositional phrase is very common and widely used by native speakers. And because of that, please add it to your vocabulary, learn it, and try to use it in your speech. Alright? So the prepositional phrase is to be in a hurry. To be in a hurry means you cannot wait, or you just don't have enough time for that. For example, imagine the situation, your friend is talking a lot and you say this. Please come to the point because I'm in a hurry. It means I don't have enough time for that. Okay? Or I just can't wait. Imagine the next situation. You should be somewhere on time and there are a lot of people in your way, so you push them and you say, get out of my way, I am in a hurry. Okay? And the last one is for the most part. For the most part means mostly, usually. For example, he was chilling all day and didn't help at all. He was chilling all day and didn't help at all. And I say, he was for the most part quite helpful. He was for the most part quite helpful. Okay? The next example is, students for the most part play games instead of reading. Students for the most part play games instead of reading. Okay? So this is the end of the video, and I taught you some prepositional phrases, frequently used prepositional phrases, and I hope that it was helpful. Please subscribe, leave your comments below, and give me some thumbs up. And of course, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.